G'day friends, an exciting one here today. I have bought another guitar kit from Pango and I'll open it up and show you the grain by putting a bit of naphtha on it. So I've got my trusty cutter to get through this well packaged polystyrene box. Let's cut her open and see what we've got. So it is a Les Paul custom kit, I believe. Although they didn't mention the word Les Paul, obviously, for legal reasons. I forget what colour hardware it is. It's been so long. It did take a while to get to me, but it was over Christmas time. So it took about a month or so to get. I think I ordered it at the start of December. It's now mid-January. Okay, whoa, here we've got opened for inspection by the Australian government. Is that right? Well, thank you for inspecting my guitar. Okay. Ooh, Genesai Marketing Manager. Let's have a look at the neck. What have we here? Oh, wow. Come on. Is it enclosed? It is enclosed. What does it look like? Oh, wow. Here we go. It's very light to the touch. And what do we have here? We have, is it binding? Not really. It's, I don't even know what you'd call it. Look at that though. That's interesting. That, is it actually mahogany? I have no idea. Now, I can see it closely. Can I see sanding marks? Yeah, I can. Am I too worried for the price of 300 Australian or 200 in freedom units? 200 US dollars or something like that? I'm not too worried. Is it binding or is it wood? As in plastic binding. Looks like some sort of weird plastic binding. To get this up to a Gibson type spec, it will need a fair bit of work, is my first impression. What about truss rod? Can I even see it? Does it even have one? I am looking down there. I can see it has a truss rod. It's got that Gibson shape that I like. It's obviously, well, it's not binding like another guitar is. Like, for instance, I'm looking at an Epiphone custom over there. It's not bound like that. Okay, sanding marks left on the nuts. Well, that's what you get for 300 bucks. What do I think of the fretboard? Fretboard looks passable. What sort of wood is it? Nobody knows. What do the frets look like? They don't look too bad. There is the ends are a bit scratchy, but the frets themselves aren't too bad. But I'll probably refret this whole guitar. And that being, is it actually wood? It's marked very easily, like scratches very easily. Is it what? Wood? Quite possibly. It. No, that didn't scratch. Anyway, let's leave that aside for a second. Does that go back in there? What do we have here? Invoice. Excellent. I'll leave it out of there for it to acclimatise. Now, hardware. Ooh, I'm starting to get a whiff of that smell you can only get from opening packages from that country. Okay, those humbuckers feel extraordinarily light. Like there's nothing to them. That's really incredible how light they are. What does it say on there? 50? Does it say neck pickup? You'd be lucky. How do I know what's neck and bridge? I don't. What says 52? Is that millimeters? I don't know. Okay, gold hardware. Tuners. Whoa, we got our fake Grovers. Interesting. Never seen these fake Grovers. Let's see how they feel. Geez, they look alright. Can't argue with how they look. Oh, where am I? I'm trying to get that on the camera. Look interesting. Feel cheap and wobbly. Let's get my Epiphone Les Paul over here to do a bit of a comparison. So I didn't even think to grab this, but here is an Epiphone Les Paul with a cheap tuner on it. Let's take the cheap tuner off. And we have Grovers on it. And good, we've got a gold to gold comparison. Gee, they look similar, don't they? They look really similar. Writing's very similar. Build's similar. Is there anything to give them away? Not really. Not to my untrained eye. They feel solid as a rock. And the binding is plastic binding. This, by the way, is a beautiful guitar. So why would I want another one? A really cheap one? Well, can't have too many guitars, eh? So, just as a matter of comparison, beautiful binding, Koa top. I've put Simo or Duncan P-rails because they've got the P90 as well as a rail in there. Excellent, excellent pickups for anyone who wants something like that. So let's compare and contrast our new guitar. Let's put this aside somewhere. Okay. Do I rip this or what do I do? Whoa! That's the... Oh my god. Look at that figured maple top. That, my friends, is the reaction I wanted to have. There's a ding in there. Am I concerned? Well, you know, not overly. That looks good. How thin is it? If we have a look in there, it is paper thin. So, I better not be stuffing it up too much. It does definitely need a sanding, so I don't want to sand through it. That's not good there. Okay, it's not perfect, but for the price I knew it wouldn't be. Mahogany back, 2 pieces, little line up there, good. Terrible routing job. Well, routing is probably overstating it. Could someone with some skill get this up to scratch? Well, someone with skill could. Don't know about me. Let's see how the neck fits. And I've never glued in a neck before in all my years of dealing with guitars. Let's see how it goes. Ah, nice fit. that is a really good fit. Now that looks like a handsome guitar. Now the plan at the moment is to dye the top. The dyes like PRS would do. Oh, some bad workmanship I'm looking at. Not sure if it comes up on camera. It's a bit grainy. Will I use grain filler? We'll see. But with a bit of work, that could come up nicely. And that neck, I'm not sure about that gap at the back. Oh no, that neck is fitting really well. Okay, now the moment I've been waiting for, because I bought this because it is figured maple, and that headstock is not figured maple. That's fine by me. I didn't think it would be. So we've got our naphtha, or shellite as people call it in Australia. Let's see if this figuring will work for me. All right. Get the hair out of it. Don't know whose it is because I'm bald, is it? Bald as an eagle. Okay. That ooh, too much. All right, that'll be fine. That figurine is very, very nice. Wow, that's really good. That fretboard looks good. Nice and dark. Wow, that figurine is great. I like it. Just going to put a bit more on. This stuff evaporates really quickly. So let's get a pass where we can get most of the figurine presentable. That, if I don't sand right through it, and because it's veneer, it may not take the dye well. That, wow, I'm seeing chatoyance. That looks fantastic. Anyway, what do I give this kit? Well, it's not a 10 out of 10, but for the price, I can't argue. How much does the guitar weigh? It's not heavy. Jesus, it's really not heavy. Is there any sign that it's been chambered? I don't know. I don't know at all. I can't tell. But that's really actually very light for a for what we know of Les Pauls. I'm actually very happy with it. Will take some work, especially getting all the fine sanding done. But I'm up to the task. So, from me, 2 thumbs up.